Hey guys, welcome to Sun Vibes, where you get to discover your true authentic self. I'm your host, Ayasha Roberson, and on today's episode, we're going to be talking about the end of February. So, spiritually, this has been a great month for me, and I hope it has been for you guys as well. So, February is the coldest month when it comes to where we live in the northeast part of the United States. We usually get a lot of cold weather. People are in the house more. Our days are shorter. However, there's a lot of spiritual growth that goes on during the month of February. So I hope you guys were able to grow and start doing some transformation inside your life this month. So let's have an overview. So the beginning of the month, we had Aquarius season. So Aquarius, that energy was really high with really tapping into our self and really being comfortable with our true authentic self, or getting to a place to be comfortable with our true authentic self, focusing on our next projects, and also with just going with the flow of where the universe wants us to do. So we had the first beginning of the month in Aquarius season, and now we're towards the end of the month. We're actually at the end of the month, I should say, and we're in Pisces season. So this is a really good energy. It's a water sign. It's very intuition. It's intuitive. It's about spirituality. It's all about unconditional love, healing, tapping into our creative side of ourselves as well during this energy of this month. So what things have you healed on? What things have you worked on from the beginning of the month to the end of the month? What things have changed in your professional or personal or even spiritual life? But let's talk more about the spiritual life, because I believe spiritually things transcend spiritually in the spiritual world, and then it affects us naturally. So that means that if you're working on yourself, from a spiritual perspective or a holistic perspective or a psycho spiritual perspective, then these things are going to transform and manifest in the natural. A lot of times when I am working on myself, I don't even realize that I am transformating into a different level, or I'm just getting better with just my own personal goals, or my spiritual goals, I should say, until I have like a realization moment. So for me this month, it was very, very transparent that I no longer get upset about things that bother me. I used to really get upset on things didn't happen in a certain period of time. I just would get upset. I would cry. I would get angry. I would like have these almost like these adult like temper tantrums or venting sessions. And I may get on the phone and I may call someone to talk about it, which made it worse. And it became more of a stagnation in my growth. And I noticed this month primarily that things just doesn't bother me no more. I guess I'm working on myself more as well. One of the things I have talked about on previous episodes of Some Vibes is I have a spiritual routine. So my morning routine is different from my spiritual routine. My spiritual routine is something that I may get up hours before I actually get up and get myself ready for work. So there's people who get up and they jog like maybe 4 o'clock or 4:30 in the morning, especially when daylight savings time stops or ends and our days become longer. People are out about around 4:30, 5 o'clock jogging. So when those people are out up and jogging, I'm usually up doing my spiritual routine. And my spiritual routine used to consist of me praying at 3 o'clock in the morning, and also writing down some of the things that I wanted to focus on, or my intentions for the week or for the day, and so forth. Now my spiritual routine is me just doing of course, my prayers, but also my Hesta codes as well, which I've talked about on another episode, and just a whole bunch of codes. And for those who don't know, angels speak in numbers, they don't speak in codes, numbers. So every number that we see, and we see like these numbers that we see, whether it's 555, 444, 666, 111, 222, 1111, 222, and so forth. So those are angel codes, but they're synchronicity, but there are also other angel codes which are not so much synchronicity, but they have different meanings behind it. So I've been doing these adjusted codes for about a good 2 years now. So I like really make it my plan to go to bed at a decent hour, and I'll do my adjusted codes. And it's not just for me, it's for other people as well. Just like I pray for other people, I do the codes for other people. I'll do also healing things for other people as well. So these are the things that I've been working on myself personally. So when obstacle does come my way, I no longer have the same reactions I've had beforehand. So that's how I know that I'm healing in a particular area of my spiritual growth, or I have healed from a situation. And it's a really good feeling to feel that way. This month for me, I have felt peace beyond my understanding and just releasing control and being fine wherever the universe puts me. And it's such a great feeling. And I'm just rolling with the punches and pulls of life and not allowing it to have such a big impact on my emotions, on the way I react to things. And I believe when you react to things so negatively, it shifts everything that the universe has for you. So if you have a car accident unexpectedly, or you fall and hurt yourself unexpectedly, or someone says something to you and it's nasty, and it can, and your whole attention, if you're not careful, can shift your whole entire day and actually shift your life as well. So I have to be accountable for my own feelings. Other people cannot be accountable for my feelings. I'm the only person that's in control of my feelings, not other people. And a lot of times people want a reaction from you, especially if you're working or if you at school. People have issues. Human beings, people have issues, and just because you are a person that's healing yourself doesn't mean the other person is too. A lot of times we work in environments or we go to school with other people who have issues. They have issues. They're not working on themselves. They're not healing themselves. And I don't care if you're in counseling or not. There's a lot of people who have therapists, they have psychiatrists, and have this person, and that person, and they're not healing themselves. They're just going with the flow. There's like their flow is just like, I'm just going to give this person lip service. I'm not going to try to really heal. And if I do, I'm going to do a very superficial type of thing, and I'm not going to get to the root problem. So since I know that and I'm aware of that, it just makes me want to continue to grow. And the more insight I grow, the more I become better with myself and how to deal with my own interactions or how to deal with other people as well. And you have to send people just spiritual love, healing love, unconditional love, and hopefully one day in their life, they'll come to a point in their life that they'll start to really heal on a psycho-spiritual level and not worry about what other people think about them or worry about what other people may say, just really staying focused on who you are as a person. So those are the things that I've learned in February of 2023, and I hope you guys have learned something as well. Continue to work on your own healing, your own life problems. And if you have any questions, you can always email me, Ayasha, that's Ayasha, at urbansocializenj.com. I am a spiritual life coach, a trauma therapist, and also I do feng shui and a color therapist as well. Make sure you check out Lift Your Spirit, LLC.com. It is our new psycho, spiritual, holistic wellness company, and that encompasses all the things I just said with spiritual life coaching, trauma therapy, color therapy, and then also with feng shui. You'll have a website that's dedicated just to that platform, as you guys will be able to experience all the things that I do, how to get in, how to book me for intake for any services that you want me to provide for you or your loved one. Also see the testimonies of the clients I've been working with for the past year. And then also you get to also be able to lift your spirits and follow us on social media as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys soon on the next Sun Vibes, where you get to discover your true authentic self. Have a good day, take care of yourself, and namaste. Bye.